Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Where Gold. It's been a long minute. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm back. First of all, if you're new here, hello, hi. If this is my first video you're seeing, welcome. Please remember to click the subscribe button and please go to the channel and watch some previous videos that could be helpful to you. First of all, I would like to update you guys, on a brief reason why I've been MIA again, and it's because I literally just finished school and it's been 1 year already. I know, so fast. It has gone so quickly, and I'm just really grateful to God that school is over and out of the way. Hopefully I'll be sharing my life and plan a good job by the grace of God, amen. With you guys very soon. But basically, you literally finished my dissertation like two weeks ago. So yeah, I'm back now. How have you guys been? Please let me know in the comment section. How have you been? I hope you've been fine. I hope you've been alright. Okay, so today's video is titled "The Truth No One Tells You About Living in the UK," basically. And I genuinely believe that it's a topic that needs to be addressed, especially to prepare the mind of people that are just coming, people that like literally just got here, or old subscribers that might be finding some things challenging, basically. So yes, so the goal of today's video is to tell you some of the truths that I found out from my experience of living in the UK in the past 1 year. So I genuinely hope that um you watch till the very end. I hope that you watch the very end and you find it very helpful. So the first point I would like to talk about is settling down, basically. Yes, the word settling down, as in settling down. So if you're just coming to the UK or you just resumed in September, especially September 2022, oh my goodness, my love and my heart goes to you guys that just came in. So many people are still struggling to settle down. People that came in August, September, literally some people are just coming in this October and they've not gotten accommodation. The excitement is already disappearing. The excitement of, oh my goodness, I've gotten my visa is beginning to disappear. And or while some people are preparing themselves to come in January, settling down is a big deal, especially right now. Cost of living is high, accommodation is scarce in almost all the cities. It used to be maybe London and the big cities that were scarce, but Birmingham obviously has joined. It's literally war to get an accommodation right now. So settling down basically is currently not easy. I think it was easier when we got here last year, 2021. I think it was easier. It had not gotten this bad, and even the prices of accommodation have skyrocketed. So the goal is to prepare your mind if you're just coming, to be aware of these things. So what can you do to help yourself navigate this terrain? Start looking for houses on time. Look for a guarantor that look for a guarantor that probably has a property, because usually some accommodation you even find, they'll tell you they don't want just anybody. They want somebody that has the property in the UK as your guarantor. So look for a guarantor. Also, another thing is, maybe if you have a friend or family that has a job and they're paying well over maybe 30k, yeah, they could also stand as guarantor. Depends. So different landlords with different requirements, basically. So yeah, settling down is just one major thing that you want to be aware of. All the excitement of I just got my visa is going to go away, and you're going to face the reality. You're literally just moving your whole life. I don't know how most people see it, but that you won't feel that settling down. It will take God's grace and you being maybe your $10 daughter for you not to feel the effect of settling down. So basically, prepare your mind for these things. When you're prepared for these things, when you're mentally prepared for these things, it helps you to accept it easily. So my second point will be on expenses. Oh my goodness, expenses in the sense of bills, rent, moving around, cost of moving around, transportation, feeding and all of those things. Everything has gone up. The same way there's inflation in Nigeria, it's the same way there's inflation in the UK. Most people are not talking about this, so you need to be aware. So you need to come as boxed up as you can. You need to come with that extra cash to give you that soft landing. And Basically, if you're already here, another like basic hack you can do is to budget your money to the last T, because in this country you're spending on everything. In the past 1 year, bills have gone up, like, I'm not even lying, minimum of 3 to 5 times. Literally, I'm trying not to exaggerate, and I'm trying not to give it, but they've said, oh, they are reviewing energy bill, especially since Ukraine and Russia war started, and like they cut out Russia from the rest of the world. Europe is suffering, literally, and every country in Europe is feeling that effect. So they're trying to patch things up, so by that, energy bill is going up, so light is more expensive. You're spending twice as much as you used to spend last year, so you need to be aware of all these expenses and properly prepare yourself for it, plan yourself for it. As you're landing, it's not time to go and buy all the good things and the best things of life. It's time to actually sit down. How much did you come with? What are the things that you need that you cannot do without? Get them in place. Make sure you have money for your rent. It is very, very important. Every month your landlord must collect money. So make sure that nothing is obviously not negotiable. Then your bills, you have to pay your bills, especially now that we are even approaching winter, or we're already in winter. So we're not in winter, but because it's already very cold, it's easy to think that we're in winter. But basically, you want to be prepared for all the expenses that are coming your way, as much as you can. So budgeting basically is your tool and your friend. Once you start working, make sure you budget to the last. The third point would be community. And the reason why I said community is because nobody is an island, literally, and it's not it's not an overflow topic. Like, when people say network, make friends, they are not lying, because if in this UK you can just be going and be going and be going and be going, and you just one day the exhaustion will dawn on you, and you'll be like, why am I alone, basically. Especially if you're single. Even if you're married, you need a community. There are so many communities online now. So many people have Telegram groups. Try to make genuine contacts and friends from those platforms. You need them. You need community for information. You need community for friendship and support, emotional support and all of those things. You really, 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 especially if you are not even the student and you're a dependent, you need community. And how can you get community? By joining a local church or a mosque or a community, like whatever religion you do. But really, joining the ones I know, join a church or join a mosque or join something where you can meet people, and like at least on a regular occasion, so you can network and know people. Because trust me, like, basically, there's so many informations that goes around in those communities that you probably will not readily find on the internet. Somebody somewhere might be working somewhere, and then an opportunity opens up because they know that you do this. They will connect you and link you and all of that. So community is key. You cannot be an island in this country if you want to go far. You can't be an island. You need information. And how do you get information? You get information from sourcing online. But really, if you don't even know what you're looking for, what do you want to find? So basically, you need to be a part of a community, make friends. Fourth point I'll be mentioning is basically navigating your way around. So this is one thing that happens to most people when they just arrive in the UK. You definitely will get lost. Except you are going everywhere with someone that knows everywhere here. Apart from that, you will get lost, is a normal thing. So make Google Map your friend. Learn how Google Map works. I have a short video on how Google Map works. I'm going to try and link it somewhere so that you can find it and watch it. And how to understand the bus stops in the UK. How to, when you get to bus stop, how to understand their timing, when the next bus is coming. So I have a video that I already did like a couple of months ago, so I'm going to link it somewhere so that you will be able to find it. But basically, it's important that you prepare your mind, educate yourself on buses, train, coach. If you're going to buy your own car, fine, all well and good, but you need to prepare your mind on how you're going to move around. You just need to mentally prepare on how you navigate your way around, basically. So my next point would be seasons. And seasons in the sense of like winter, autumn. So in the UK, basically there are four seasons. There's spring, summer, fall, and winter. So you want to prepare yourself mentally for the season you're coming in into the UK for. So if you are coming this September, October, or November, you are coming into fall, going into winter. I don't know if that makes sense, but basically that means that you're coming in the cold season and you need to be prepared. This year you just have to be extra prepared because summer was really hot, hotter than hot this year. So, and because of obviously global warming and all these environmental changes that are happening, is already beginning to look like it's going to be a very, very cold winter. So you want to be prepared for that. You want to get the right things to wear. One thing I advise that you wear, especially, you know, for everybody basically, but especially if you have young kids, try and get thermal wear for them. You know, like if you walk into Primark, you can get the very thick one. There's one very, very thick leggings that I got in Primark that can be very helpful, you know, for cold. And yeah, just prepare yourself for, you know, the season that you're coming in. My next point will be for students, which is assignments and coursework. So if you are coming to the UK to study, I've always said this thing in all my videos, especially about student or to students, you know, if you are coming to UK to study, you actually will study, you know. Don't wait till. So one of the mistakes I believe I made in my first semester was waiting that, oh, okay, they've not taught us everything, even though your first class is assignment they're giving you literally. And you know, you get your coursework and assignments your first week, and then you're wondering, oh, what am I supposed to do with this information? Don't they are not going to spoon feed you. Lecturers are not going to spoon feed you in any way. So by that, mentally prepare yourself for assignments and coursework. Once they give you, you know, they'll give you list of recommended textbooks, list of recommended journals. Start reaching out to all the help available in school. They'll be telling you the libraries are available to help you. You know, some schools have study buddies and so many, you know, facilities available to help you. Disturb them as much as you want. That's what they're paying them for. Disturb them. Make sure that you use up your money by disturbing them. Basically, you know, write your first line, even if it is rubbish. Write your first page of assignments and show them. Let them say, oh, do you think I'm in the right path? Then, you know, disturb them as much as you want. Book appointments with them and start working on your assignment, because before you know it, your first semester is over and reality is dawning upon you. You have assignment deadline staring in your face and you don't want to be a victim of things some of us have been victims of. Basically, so, you know, you want to take your coursework serious and your assignment serious, dear students, because it is not beans. You will study and you will pass in Jesus' name. Amen. So my final point is called what next. Yes, I titled it what next because it's very easy to get carried away with the, oh, I just moved to the UK, and forget that time is ticking, and, you know, like before you know it's 1 year. Look at, when did I get here? It's already over a year, you know. So it's very, very important, especially for students and their dependents, for you to know what you want to do next. You know, begin to plan yourself. Do you still want to, you know, like, because obviously after students, there's post-study student route. So you want to consider what your options are. For instance, the post-study student route is like the next thing after school. You think that, oh, automatically that's the next thing. So you need to be careful. You need to, you know, consider what other options you can get before that. If your plan is to remain in the UK, you know, you want to consider getting tier 2. You want to consider applying to jobs that can give you tier 2. You want to consider, you know, there's also the scale of visa. You want to read up about those things and see how it can be helpful to you. And the reason why I'm encouraging all these other options is that, first of all, you know, the earlier you start thinking about these things and start, you know, applying to jobs that can help you in this route, the better for you, because before you know it, 1 year, 2 years is over, and then you'll now be, you know, running helter skelter, and getting jobs is not very, very easy like that. So you really, really want to, you know, hit the ground running. Literally, once you're settled in, you've sorted school fees and all, the next thing is to start sorting, you know, settlement, if that's your plan, basically. So you need to be intentional about this process. You need to, you know, educate yourself, and that's why if you have a good community, people around you are talking about this thing, so you're not novice, you're not alien to opportunities. So you need to be aware of all these things. Also, also, post-study work visa does not count towards settlement. So if your goal is to settle and get indefinite leave to remain, then, you know, try and see if you can get, you know, other visa types before post-study work visa. And if none of it comes, fine, you know that post-study work visa is your last option. Also, you need to be careful not to do the things that you're not supposed to do as a student. Try not to work more than 20 hours, as hard as it is. Try not to work on as more than 20 hours basically, and try your best to, you know, attend your classes. Try and do well in school. Right now, the Home Office has they've started to review, you know, the influx of students, you know, in the past 1 year, and, you know, like how that has skyrocketed and how, you know, they believe is affecting them somehow, and, you know, they're reviewing. So different reasons to make people not stay, you know. So any silly mistake they might want to consider. So you want to be careful, especially as a student. Tread carefully. Tread carefully. I hope you guys have found this video helpful. Really, I've come to the end of today's video, and really I just wanted to do something to kickstart myself back. I'm hoping to, you know, stay consistent again by the grace of God. But yes, if you have any questions, any video ideas, or anything you would like me to, you know, speak about, maybe about myself, or you know, anything at all, shoot me in the question. You actually shoot me, or no, ask in the comment section. You know, I'll be right there responding. I always respond. Thank you for your support and love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video till this point. If you got to this point, take your kisses. I love you. I love you so much. And see you in my next video. Bye.